How are the clothes we wear related to climate change? How are they not, is the question, yeah.
It's not something you always think about, the kind of footprint that your clothes have.
What goes on in that production cycle, the chemicals, the water.
Yeah. And the waste as well.
Polyester, a lot of that's plastic, so you've got the extraction, you've got the emissions.
Like where the materials come from the actual like energy that's generated to produce them, to the like emissions kind of transporting them, like they're just also connected.
Yeah. Have you ever bought an item of clothing and then never worn it?
This has happened.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yes. Yes, and still in my wardrobe.
I'm sure I have.
Sometimes you buy things for me and I didn't like them and I didn't want to tell you that I didn't like them. And so I hoped you'd forget that I had them and I just left them at the back of my wardrobe.
And I think once I bought it and then I didn't wear it, I started thinking more about future purchases.
What top tips would you give for dressing more sustainably? I don't think I'm very good at this.
I think my top tip is to wear what you've already got.
Yeah.
I'm a real big believer in kind of second lives of clothes, so I've gotten really into buying second-hand, almost like vintage stuff.
I personally have made the decision to not buy from any fast fashion stores, no matter how much I like the item of clothing.
Just slowing down, looking in your own wardrobe and going, what can I wear here? Maybe I can upcycle stuff, maybe I can swap stuff with friends.
But I also really like the idea of that someone has enjoyed this and now they're kind of passing that enjoyment to me. Eventually I'd like to hopefully, give these clothes away and even give it to my little nephew on the way.
Yeah, I definitely think that among the men in our family there's quite a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
clothes.
I mean I wear my dad's clothes all the time.
Yeah.
I think.
Because she's got all these photo albums of when she went travelling and all of them are just full of the best outfits and she kept none of them for me.
But they were all disintegrated.
I think for me it's more about buying fewer things with more conscious decision making.
So you'd prefer to spend a little bit more for something that will last a lot longer. Yeah.
Is to look at it and go, will I wear this at least 30 times? Mm-hmm. And can I see me wearing this with things I already have? Because if you have to buy a whole new wardrobe for one piece,
that's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable.
Yeah.
How do you feel about my climate campaign work?
I'm so proud of you, Ben.
First of all, I think you're more actively a part of it than I am. You have a lot more information about everything than I do.
Well, I'm a lot older than you are, Chloe, and I really think it's brilliant what you do and how you think about things.
Not wanting to portray myself as the proudest father in the world, I am really proud that you've taken this on and that you are so passionate about it. And I love being your wingman.
You're really the one person who kind of set me on this path. I'm glad we're both sort of, proud of each other and also, growing together and, seeing where the future takes us, really. Thanks.
What would you like the world to look like in 5 years' time, and what do you hope will have changed?
Because 5 years, in the grand scheme of things, isn't very long.
Because I'm trying to think what's changed in the last 5 years, and so much has really.
I really hope more people will embrace kind of the situation and be the change they want to see.
But I hope that humanity will become a lot more sustainable.
What's great is that your generation will be able to vote, and I think that's going to make a massive difference.
You could have the chance to do so much.
Like globally, an end to things like deforestation, that could happen in 5 years, or at least start to happen.
I'd also just like to see a lot more people engaged and feeling more connected to our planet and wanting to protect it.
We all need to sort of realise that this is an imminent threat, and it doesn't just take changes from politicians, from big companies, but it takes changes from people.
I hope that there will be lots of positive changes in 5 years' time.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.